Now we head to Iowa, the epicenter of the Republican race for the White House right now. Today, former President Trump is in the state just hours after Florida Governor Ron DeSantis wrapped up his first major campaign swing there. The clash between the two GOP frontrunners growing heated, with Mr. Trump hurling insults at DeSantis in a radio interview. Kelly Meyer is live in Urbandale, Iowa this morning with the very latest. Kelly, good morning.
Good morning, you guys. Well, former President Trump back here in the Hawkeye State. He's going to be meeting with voters in just a few hours from now at this restaurant here behind me, a change from those bigger rallies that he's used to. But this is the approach from candidates like Trump and others to meet voters on the ground where they are, especially like a state here in Iowa. There's going to be about 100 people there inside, so a relatively small, intimate crowd. And as you mentioned, the former president did a radio interview ahead of this, talking about the race, as well as hitting back, as he has been, at Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who is currently the top challenger in this race. Let's take a listen to that.
This is a war of, a certain kind. And what you do is, generally speaking, the person that's in second place, you go after that person as opposed to a person that's in 8th or 9th place. He was a very disloyal person. He had no chance of winning the election. He was down by many, many, many points. It was over. And he asked me to endorse him. I endorsed him, and all of a sudden he's running against me.
Now, DeSantis, as you said, just wrapped up his visit here to Iowa, kicking off his campaign and touring across the state, touting his accomplishments in the state of Florida and hitting back at former President Trump, unlike we've seen before, including in an interview with us, responding to our question just in the launch day there. Now, DeSantis, he was speaking at his final event here last night in Cedar Rapids. Let's take a listen to that.
They want to impose their agenda on us. They are not trying to create an agenda that represents us or represents our values. And all this means is that our country is now in a state of decline. The good news is I think American decline is not inevitable. I think it is a choice. It is a choice that we will make as a people, particularly in this upcoming election. I think we have a chance to choose a better path. And if we choose a better path, we can have a revival of the greatness of America. We can revitalize this country, and we have a responsibility to do it.
Now, we don't know yet if Trump is going to be rescheduling that bigger rally that he postponed due to weather concerns. Remember, last time he was supposed to be here with these dueling rallies against DeSantis. We hope to get some questions in with him later today. He'll be arriving later this morning. And then after that, he'll be meeting with dozens of faith leaders at a luncheon before a town hall later tonight. And then he takes back off, likely to Mar-a-Lago. You guys.
Thank you very much, Kelly. Both men sticking to their talking point scripts there. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.